guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I am Mike, and it's a good goddamn day to be a Halloween fan. I hope you didn't just have your phone on speaker with your mom around the corner. Sorry, Mom. Oh, it's a great day for Halloween fans, and it's an even greater day for me. And do you know why? Because we can stop looking for and doing sources and spinning around on our fucking heads trying to figure out when this Halloween Ends trailer is going to come out. Jamie Lee Curtis came out herself right here and did not actually say the trailer was coming out, but she has to mean the trailer, right? I'm pretty sure she does. Everybody's been carrying it. It's the trailer. She means the trailer, because if she doesn't, I swear to God, I'll throw myself out of a fucking window. I'm kidding. I will not do that unless it's a very low window and it's open and it maybe has a pool on the other side of it, because that would be fun. But the best part for me is I'll actually be in town. Me and Jay will get together on Wednesday. We will react to the trailer. We will have Michael and Loomis react to the trailer. At some point, maybe the next day, there will be a full breakdown, all that stuff. So I will say, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so it lets you know when we do a video, because sometimes YouTube's like, nah, we ain't telling nobody shit. Fuck y'all. And they don't tell anybody we make a video. So make sure you subscribe and double check. Make sure you click that bell so that you get all that good shit in your life. I want to point somebody out here real quick who about 3 hours before the trailer came out was the first one to be fucking right. Nobody said Wednesday 7/13 except for Dave fucking McCrae. About 3 hours before the news drops, Dave tweeted this, and it cracked me up and made me laugh. And I was like, let it be known, of all the bullshit, that fucking guy knows. That guy knows about aliens. Give that man his fucking due on that one. Good job, Dave McFucking Cray. And he's a wonderful kisser. That's the best part. That joke will never get old. Now, moving on from that, there was 2 test screenings of Halloween Ends the other night. And what they did was, I guess they've been calling it a bake-off. So they showed 2 different versions of Halloween Ends at this screening, which is really interesting. One version, allegedly, apparently, was not received well. Not liked, that kind of thing. And the other showing that they showed was very positive, even hearing that some people were applauding during or after the movie, or at some point, people were putting their hands together and clapping. And it's not just because they were throwing out Cheez-Its.
No, Michael, I don't want it. Put it in there.
In my mind, how this works is maybe the director has one version he wants to go with, and maybe Blumhouse has a version he wants to go with, and maybe they're at odds, and who's saying it has to be those two? It could be anybody, but there's 2 visions for this movie, and they can't come to an agreement. Maybe they said, okay, let's do these reshoots that they did for 4 days back in wherever, and put it in the movie. We'll do a dueling test screening, and whichever one wins, and we'll go with your version. And apparently one version won a fucking lot. My question to you is, will we ever see that other version, along with the original ending from the Halloween 2018 movie? I just really hope. And you got to think, with movie people like Ryan Turek and stuff like that on board, they're holding this shit in a tin can somewhere. If they even put it in tin cans anymore, it's probably more like on a disc drive. But you got to hope that they're holding this thinking one day there's going to be a special release, and we're just going to keep that card in our back pocket for when we need some money or something. I'm not saying that fucking Blumhouse doesn't need money, but or Trancas or whatever it is, but you got to think that at some point, hopefully they're holding on to that, and we'll get to see or at least hear about what the original idea was. And again, audience screenings, test screenings, they're not the end all be all, no matter how you look at it. Between the Halloween Kills screenings and the test screenings that came out, some people said it was the most perfect thing they'd ever seen in their whole life, and it's going to change the whole landscape of horror. Now, I like Halloween Kills. I think it's a good slasher flick. It was not that. You know what I mean? And Halloween Ends, it's just, you hear a lot of stuff, negative or positive. It's not the end all be all, but hey, positive shit is a good thing.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
I also wonder what the difference was. Like, does Laurie die instead of Michael in one cut? What are the 2 differences? I need to know deep down in my pantaloons, Greg. Here are some things that have come out after the screening. Don't worry, we're not getting any spoiler territory yet whatsoever. But they do confirm that, first off, Michael does not die between movies. Now, I think we all knew that was bullshit, but I still to this day get messages from people saying, I heard he dies in the first 15 minutes, dude. I don't know where the shit fuck that came from, but that was absolutely not true. I also heard from some fucking where that he had stitches in his mask. 100% not fucking true. I don't know where this shit comes from, but those two things, put that baby to bed.
Bad baby, bad baby.
Andy Matichak, shit fuck. Andy Matichak, I got it, Andy. Fuck yeah, go me. Just personally, I absolutely love the movie. It's really David Gordon Green's stamp on the franchise, and I'm very grateful to be included in it. I think that we have such incredible filmmakers involved in it that everything is done really well. The practical effects are really incredible that Chris Nelson does, and seeing that is always incredibly traumatizing. So you're definitely going to get, I mean, we knew this was going to happen, but we're definitely getting more blood and guts and gore, not nearly as much as Halloween Kills. And Andy, she's always a friggin' sweetheart, says that she absolutely loves it. So, you know, I know you don't expect her to say anything different. I know this isn't anything groundbreaking, but I just thought it was interesting and she fucking rules. So we added it to the video. And now, my friends, we are at that point in the video where this is probably a rumor that you have heard before, but just in case you don't want any idea of what could possibly be in the movie, and this is just a subplot type thing, I will ask you to gently leave and hit a like button on the way out. We love your fucking faces and thanks for being here. I want to give you guys that chance before I talk about this other tweet from Viewer Anon, which again, take it with a grain of salt. And again, the beautiful thing about these bake-off screenings that they did is you might hear one rumor and maybe it's true. Maybe it wasn't the test screening, but maybe it's in the version they're not going to fucking use. You don't know. We won't know until the movie comes out. So just don't believe anything and let's just enjoy the movie in fucking October, right? Shit. Okay. That being said, this is out there. We know about it. A lot of you know about it. If you're still here, you definitely probably know about it, so we're going to talk about it. Viewer Non says, I've said over the last few weeks that Halloween Ends is divisive. One of the big reasons why is there's a new lead. His name is Corey. He's played by Rohan Campbell, and by all accounts, his role is bigger than both Laurie and Allison. He's the glue holding the movie together. Now, this, again, is one of those things I heard weeks ago. Didn't talk about. Didn't want to spoil it for anybody. Everyone's following this account at this point, so it's like, well, fuck, I guess I'll talk about it now. Could have talked about it weeks ago, I guess, but I didn't want to ruin it for people. Anyway, that bug is never going to crawl out of my ass. It's really just not. And we don't know that this is true either. It comes from probably the same type of source that they're getting. So this may not be true whatsoever. It may not be. Even though we heard it weeks ago, might not be true. Another reason why we didn't talk about it. But yeah, so we have heard that there's this character named Corey that the movie focuses on quite a bit. Look, I mean, we are three movies into this, and I think that you really want to see focus on Allison. I want to focus on Allison, on Jamie Lee Curtis, just the end of Jamie Lee Curtis's story more than anything else. I think the third movie in a trilogy is a strange time to bring in a new character. It's like bringing in a new lead in the last season of Game of Thrones or something. That seems like an odd choice to me. That being said, I go in with an open mind. Maybe this character's really cool and this is a really cool addition and they're going to do something fucking awesome that we've never seen before with it. So I try to go with an open mind. There's my two dueling thoughts on that situation. But again, I kind of hope that we go into the movie and there's not even a character named fucking Corey, just to end all this shit. But there you have it. That is the news, my friends. Most of it good. And I can't fucking wait to see this trailer, man. So I know we'll see you guys before then. And when that comes out, we'll see you a lot after then. So one more time, click subscribe and the bell and all that good stuff. We love your fucking faces. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.
Okay. The whole time I was like, what?
How long have you been sitting there?
A second.
I know, I saw you.
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
What are you gonna do on October 31st?
Here comes that white-faced fucker, an asshole like no other. He's a big old piece of shit. Wants to stab your sister's tits cause he's a white-faced fucker. Loomis can't recover. Dr. Challenge drunk again, sleeping with your sister's friends.
Do you wanna know about the darkness?
I said, goddamn.
Goddamn you, faggot!
I said, goddamn.
A lot of people don't know the darkness that goes inside their hearts.
I said, goddamn.